And truly a legend in many, of course, facets, of course, in basketball and beyond. But we are tracking some extremely hot and humid weather expected here over the next few days. So after a nice break from some of the extreme heat, it roars back here as we begin the month of August. Heat advisory in effect today, generally along and west of I-57 across southern Illinois. So southwest Illinois, much of southeast Missouri in the heat advisory actually goes into effect at 1 p.m. today and will run through Wednesday afternoon. And you may ask, well, why aren't southeastern Illinois or western Kentucky in the heat advisory? The humidity there will not be quite as high today, but we are still likely to see more heat, more humidity, at least through Tuesday and Wednesday as well. We've been tracking some low clouds in a few areas to start the day. Some of those showing up there in Mount Vernon. Here at the station, we've had a few 73 degrees right outside our studio doors. Poplar Bluff right now, 75. Mount Vernon, you're at 73. We are starting to see some of the low clouds thin out just a bit. That is a trend that will continue here through this morning. By this afternoon, expecting quite a bit of sunshine. Very warm, very humid weather. A chance for a pop-up shower, pop-up storm towards the end of the day, primarily right along the I-64 corridor as a weak cold front approaches from the north, kind of bumps into us. It keeps a chance for maybe a couple pop-up storms in the forecast for Tuesday. Otherwise, it is all about the hot weather here through the middle of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, also likely to see heat index values well into the triple digits. Finally, by Thursday and Friday, another break as we are going to track a more significant cold front moving in from the north. But all is quiet this morning to start. No rain locally. We are tracking some storms to our north out across central Illinois, moving through, it looks like just north of Springfield, likely approaching Champaign and Decatur. If you're doing any traveling up I-57, you'll run into some of those. Notice there's a couple warnings on those, but they are starting to track more and more to the east and southeast, so not expecting them to make it into our region, but we will likely see maybe a chance for a pop-up shower storm later on today. Lunchtime, mid to upper 80s. Heat index values already near 100. We're going to top off about 91, 92 degrees or so on average. So you say, well, that's not too bad as far as the temperature goes, but it's going to be the humidity that's a bigger factor here through much of this week, especially across southwest Illinois and parts of southeast Missouri. That's where we expect heat index values possibly near 105 degrees this afternoon. Southeastern Illinois, western Kentucky, notice just the heat index not quite as high, a sign that the humidity is not quite as bad, but a couple pop-up showers, pop-up storms possible towards the end of the day today, primarily right along the I-64 corridor. As they move farther south, we lose some of the daytime heating. They fade away pretty quickly. But tomorrow afternoon, similar story, maybe a degree or so warmer. Very hot, very humid, highs the low 90s. Heat index values likely near 105 degrees through Wednesday. By Thursday and Friday, a little bit cooler as our rain chances start to go up. So as far as rain goes this week, Thursday right now looking to be the wettest day of the week. Likely a good chance of showers and storms, mid-80s with some of the wet weather around. Same in here for Friday. Rain clears out though for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, high temperatures bouncing back up into the upper 80s and lower 90s and lower 80s or upper 80s, lower 90s through the early part of next week.
All right. Thank you, Nick. Well, still